Happy birthday, Pisces. Happy birthday. Some of your birthdays have probably already passed, and we're going into some birthdays. Happy birthday to you. I'm gonna do a bonus. What's the sitch for Pisces? So look out for that sometime this weekend or next week. What's the sitch is supposed to be a monthly love reading series. Is this how I'm planning it? And then I tell you guys about it. I didn't tell the other signs. So but I want it to be a monthly series because I know love readings are kind of what a lot of people look for, but I do like to focus on other areas in life. That's why I do the generals. All of that. What's the sitch? What's the sitch is a love reading series where I pull 4 cards, some clarifiers as well, to see where you stand in the relationship. And if it hasn't started yet, you know, the person you're dealing with, where you're at, how you're feeling about love, where they are, whoever this person is coming to you in your life, whatever. And then the obstacle you guys are facing, as well as the outcome in the end. Okay. So just gonna shuffle one more time and we'll get onto it. I'm so happy. We're getting so much closer into spring. Just phenomenal. I love springtime. Spring into summer. That transition's dope. And then fall into winter. Those are like my favorite transitions. Everything else, I don't care for. All right. Let's see. Pisces. You, them, obstacle, outcome. Well, okay. So, King of Swords. You guys are looking like you're in a good place, I think, as far as it goes if you are single. You are very serious about what you're attracting right now. A lot of you seems like are looking for someone who is, I think, on your level intellectually. I don't want to say it like that because it makes you sound, but you know what, like someone who kind of has the same thought process and mindset as you. I'm getting that this is a very something you really are desiring in someone, okay? Or you're just a very really smart person. Um, but I think as I'm getting it as your energy, I'm getting that that's what you are desiring from whoever you like. What you are possessing right now is what you're trying to desire. I get you. What you know, you attract who you are. That type of mentality is kind of where you're at. Pisces. Some of you have cut off all the bullshit in your life, which seems awesome. Like, I mean, this Pisces person, people that I'm reading for, this person is very determined with the future and how they want it to go down. Awesome, splendid, phenomenal. The person that you're dealing with may be an ex. It's just not over with this person for some reason. Okay. Or for those of you who are single and you're not really messing with anybody, there's one person you just really haven't cut out yet. They're popping up. Okay, so we'll see what it is about this person. I never like to read signs when I get like, you know, and say it's a this sign. But this person, like, I really feel like it's probably an Aries female. Don't ask me why. So if you're a Pisces dealing with an Aries, had an Aries ex, you still can't get rid of that person. They're just kind of like that surprise. You thought you seen the last of me person. Or they're a pop up. Like, they before you could just end something, this person likes to pop up. Okay. Your obstacle current situation is the King of Wands. I feel like that's this on another level. This is like the attitude and energy of this is what I desire. This is who I'm embodying right now. Okay. I'm running the, as far as bullshit that's coming into my head goes, I'm running how that's going to operate. This to me is like, try me. So I think you and this ex person perhaps might get into it, like a really like big altercation this month. Or you and this person who always pops up back into your life, altercation. Couples, perhaps you've told your partner something you did not want to repeat again in the relationship, something that bothered you. It may not have to be with the relationship or something that's going on with you. You're probably sick. I don't want to say you're sick. You don't come off as sick to me, but there's probably something you've been going through. You probably have like a certain illness that you're just like, screw it, you know, I'm not going to keep putting money for the treatment. I don't know. I don't know why that came up. So that might be for, like I said, someone you just want to give up something and your partner really wants to try before it's over. Not before you like pass or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying. I mean, like, they don't want to give up just yet. So if this is a project you're doing for work, I don't know why the illness thing came up. That's probably like two people. You're sick, your partner is still fighting for your wellness. Good for you, you know. But this is also like if you're doing a business, maybe you and your partner were doing a business and you just said, you know what, too many people are involved. Let's cut this all, let's start again. Or perhaps you're like, let's go with a different approach. I have a new idea. They don't kind of want to move forward with the idea you have for the business. Okay. Which perhaps is why you guys are going to get into some type of argument this month. Because you want to move to a new direction, they don't. Couples doing business together, couples, so maybe with your kids' school, you know, we're getting close to graduation. So maybe your kids are going to college and you are like, kind of like, let the kid choose where they want to go. Or you're like, I'm going to choose where the kid's going to go. And the other parent or your spouse or whoever is like, no, they're going to go here. Okay. If you are dealing with perhaps custody, not custody, you have split custody or whatever with your kids in a divorce situation, you're trying to move to a new place and they're having a problem with it. So now they want to start shit with you to prevent the move from happening. Okay. We have the Four of, sorry, that legal shit, I just got pissed off because this person, they're just being an ass. And I'm not saying that every person that goes through like legal issue, the person I'm reading for is always in the right. Because that's what I think sometimes it comes off as. This situation, I feel like you are kind of, there's like nothing else you can do. Like you have to move for some reason. This person's like, hell no. We gonna fight about this shit. Okay. So I think you guys are still gonna hold on to this person. Some of you might come aware that you need to let them go. I just gotta say, I'm curious now. I want to know now. Singles, that I said that you're basically, let's go back to you guys, where I said you were, that like you want someone, whoever you're looking for next to start with, you want them to be on the same intellectual level for you. As you. What I think will happen is someone's going to come back. Someone's going to come up to you that's going to basically be the type that you've been avoiding one last time. After that person, though, someone new is going to come. You just have to be true to yourself when that person comes. Okay? Don't go back to your old ways. Go into this new relationship with that mentality, because I think what it is, perhaps if you've been dealing with somebody who only wants something from you, or it's a certain type of, they only call you at night, like really, really late, and it may not be sexual, just because you answer the phone and they're very vulnerable and they want to talk to somebody. Perhaps you're doing their homework for them, you're giving them a ride somewhere. These are like a couple scenarios that I'm thinking, right? The next person's going to come asking for those things, and you're not going to give it to them from the start. They will then change, or then understand, okay, this is who that person is. They require a different type of, okay? So remember I told you that there's going to be some type of altercation in March. Singles, you're probably going to get into it with this new person coming in, because they're just like the old people you deal with. And then what's going to happen is they're going to change up. Okay. Now, I'm not saying hope on it. Okay. Not saying sit there hoping on the change up. Once you have the conversation, if there's no change up, then that means someone new's coming in right after. Okay. But I'm also getting, if you meet the person and you tell them that I don't do that, that's not what I do. I'm sorry, I can't do that for you just this yet. I have to get to know you better, blah, blah, blah. And they may change how they approach it, slow it down a little bit. Okay. Back to the other shit that was going on with other people. Yeah. This person, ex-person that I told you that keeps coming up, that you keep getting tied down to, you're not walking away from them. Some of you, I hear you saying, I will never stop loving them. You're talking to your friends about this person and you're like, you know how me and such are. I can't let him go. You know I love him, right? No matter all the bullshit, I just really can't let him go. Like if he said today, marry me, I would say, yes, I do. You got that type of love for that person. I'm not judging you, and I'm not telling you you shouldn't. Okay. I'm just saying this month looks like you and that person are going to get into it again. Your bullshit. It's just going to be bullshit again. I feel like I told you, fight, new beginning. Fight, new beginning in love. You know what I mean? I'm tired of you doing this bullshit to me. I'm not going to leave you. And they're just kind of like, look at these two, look at this person, okay? If you're dealing, this is the energy I'm getting for, if you're dealing with, this is an ex-person. When I look at the cards for different scenarios, it's like a different, like I see a different type of person. So remember for singles, I was saying like one last time. Okay, you see all these wands, one last one. And I'm here. 9. I'm here to fuck your shit up again. And then you're like, I don't fuck with that. Like, I don't deal with stuff like that. That's not what I want in a relationship. Then they're like, okay, let's sit down. Then let's work on it in a different way. But if you're dealing with that ex-person, they're like, I'm here to fuck your shit up. You don't want me right now. I'm going to wait. And I'm going to come back and do it again. And I'm going to wait. Like, I really feel like that's who they are. And what do? You fight with them. And you're like, no, this is what I desire. I'm not with the bullshit. Because before, like, you with the King of Swords, you're, like, cutting them off. You know what I'm saying? Like, with the King of Swords, you're cutting them off. Like, I'm done with the bullshit in your head. You know, this is not what I need. This is not what I want. And that's just your mentality. You're not acting on that. You may have acted on it, told people some stuff verbally, you know what I'm saying? But you haven't like went on, like it hasn't been like a crazy, like, you know what I'm saying, fiery conversation about it. It hasn't been like that text message, like that's like a paragraph long where you're snapping on them. You're just doing little here and there stuff. Like, you want to go out with me for dinner? No, I have other stuff to do. This is like, you want to go out with me to dinner after they blew you off last week? Fuck you. Last week, you told me to go out. You know what I'm saying? That's what I said. It's the same thing you want, but this is it. But then look at what happens right after. Okay? So I'm not saying that all of you are going to do this, but some of you, they're going to try to act different, and you're going to get back together with them. Or I feel like for a lot of you, after that conversation, they're going to walk away, perhaps. And we hope. They're gonna walk away and leave you. And even if they leave you, it's like someone could keep knocking at your door. It's will you let them in is the thing. You know what I mean? So just because they keep knocking at your door doesn't mean you have to let them in, because they know you always let them in. And you know you always let them in. It's like, so what the fuck are you complaining about? So I feel like that's what a friend of yours is asking you. You know I can't leave him. You know I'm not with the bullshit, but you know I can't leave him. Love will make you do some dumb shit. Okay? Wheel of Fortune for the outcome. I think this is really dependent on how you want to deal with this. Some of you with singles who are going to get the person again, and you're going to say what you're going to say, and then whatever's going to happen, you're going to start to wonder why the hell you're going through shit. I feel like it's one last test for you to know if you really have learned your lesson. I think it's one last test for you to sit down and really understand what it is about the relationships in the past you've been doing that hasn't been working out. And if it does have anything to do with you or the type of people you're attracting. Okay, this is that one last time for you to really get it. And it's not because of the relationship, it's just maybe this around this time frame is when you get it. Okay, you've known what you needed to know. You're gonna like finally start analyzing and applying it this time. Okay, I know how it is. There's always that one person that it's like, if they came back today, some people don't have that right now. Not saying that you're so lame to not have that. I'm just saying some people have that. Some people get past that or whatever, because someone else comes and makes them feel that way, or they just realize that ship fucking sailed. Like it's gone. It's done. I don't know. I'm cursing so much in this reading. Yeah, Pisces. So like I said, happy birthday again. That's the sitch. Bonus sitch coming sometime this weekend, next week. Don't hold me on it. But yeah, stay blessed, guys.